Kamaljit Sandhu also joins us live right now for an update. Kamaljit, fill viewers in on what you can see where you are positioned.
Well, it seems that Mr. Shinde has finally spoken out. He says things will not move till the inquiry is over and action will happen only then. It cannot be preempted, and obviously Home Ministry not bending to the pressure tactics or the arm twisting tactics by Aam Aadmi Party. Remember, the word was clear that the Chief Minister and his cabinet ministers would be stopped near Shastri Bhavan, and that is what has happened. We are at Shastri Bhavan, just a few 100 meters away from here. If we can try and show you, towards the end is the place where the entire action is really happening. But what we know is this is going to be a difficult time for Delhi police. Remember, to rein in your own chief minister, to take action against him. They don't want to have a confrontation or some sort of escalation of tension between Aam Aadmi Party as well as the Delhi government. But things are already way above the head in that sense. There is a lot of tension already there. There is a mistrust. The CM of Delhi had spoken yesterday again on Twitter. One, he said that there seems to be no action on the cops. They were not doing the job. Obviously also pointing about another case where they said that the SHO was not acting in a case of dowry. Shouldn't the SHO be punished? If there is a rape case, shouldn't there be somebody made accountable in Delhi police? So obviously he's also raising a lot of questions, saying Delhi police, by disclosing to the media that he had security threat, has exposed him to more security threats. So obviously Delhi government completely against what Delhi police has been doing. So yes, Home Ministry has to take a very neutral view. Remember, Delhi police comes under under the Home Ministry, and that is what Mr. Kejriwal has been demanding, that this particular Delhi police should come under Delhi government. If there is some problem in areas, they could keep a certain portion. The rest of it should be with the Delhi government itself. But they have been demanding action against at least 2 SHOs and 1 ACP, saying if there can be no action in terms of suspension, there should at least be a transfer. But at this point of time, Mr. Shinde clearly refusing to bite the bullet, saying that there has to be a due inquiry, and only after the inquiry is over would there be a certain amount of action. Till then, people have to be patient.
Kamaljit, if you can also talk about that CCTV footage that's emerged from within the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, because that shows Somnath Bharti, not only did we earlier see him go toe-to-toe against Delhi police personnel, but he also went toe-to-toe with doctors at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS as we in Delhi call it. What actions being taken there? Kamaljit, if you can hear me.
This is not the law minister's first brush with law. This is not the first time that Somnath Bharti has had a brush with law. We've seen whether it's the Delhi High Court, which has pulled him up in terms of a case. We also know there have been several cases, one involving the African nationals, the other obviously being about a Saket person who was a business person who was asked to show bills. And then we know that even the doctor in AIIMS was forced to conduct tests. He did not seem very comfortable with that entire situation. So is Somnath Bharti above law? Can Arvind Kejriwal and ministers break law, violate law, especially today when Section 144 is in place in Lutyens zone near the South Block, North Block? There has been barricading put in place. Delhi police being put into embarrassing situation. They have to stop their own chief minister from entering premises. So obviously this means escalation of tensions. But now many are now raising questions on the vigilantism, journalism that they're trying to do. Are there activists anymore, or whether they are within the government now and they have to have a different approach? Many are saying this is perhaps not the most sane approach that they really have at this point of time. So questions being raised from many quarters, but it seems Arvind Kejriwal is definitely backing his ministers, as is Delhi Chief Police Commissioner is backing his own men. So obviously there seems to be balance somewhere in between, but it's the Home Ministry which has to take a call, and Mr. Shinde at this point of time has decided not to bite the bullet and clearly say that things should really wait till the inquiry is over. Till then, people will really have to be patient.
And Kamaljeet, as you mentioned earlier, the Home Minister himself has still not has said that he will only take a decision on this after a full inquiry. Do we know about where exactly he is right now, whether he's at his residence or at his office, and indeed whether he plans on ever meeting Arvind Kejriwal through the course of today?
Mr. Shinde is definitely at the NIA function which is happening in Vigyan Bhavan. We spoke to him a short while ago. He clearly said, and I can quote him, that the inquiry process is on, and till the inquiry is over there could be no action, that people will really have to be patient. This is what he told us, and obviously we do expect a on-camera bite soon after the function is over. But definitely there are instructions within the Home Ministry in the North Block that Section 144 is in place. There is an immense security deployment. There is CISF security cover. There is the Delhi police deployment out there, and not just in North and South Block, but also throughout near Shastri Bhavan, at Rail Bhavan. Immense, unprecedented security. This is what we can tell you. One, there are traffic restrictions which have been put in place because of the rehearsals for 26 January. The other we know is that the metro stations, at least 5 of them, we know there are restrictions from 10 to 1 p.m. This means that there is a disturbance, there is inconvenience for a common man. Now, Aam Aadmi Party came on the plank that they want to do a lot for Aam Aadmi, but isn't the Aam Aadmi itself suffering between this confrontation between Delhi police and Delhi government? Many are asking now.